Hi everyone, thank you for watching the video. As you can see, this is my deadlift variation training, more specifically my block pull training from January 16th of 2021. Currently exactly 2 weeks out from Brown's Gym Winter Classic for the USPA Federation on January 30th. Now I wanted to definitely go for a heavy triple today, and I was definitely looking for something in this ballpark, in this range. However, when I was warming up, it did feel very well, but I wanted to stick to a number that I felt was more realistic and attainable at this current time and not push my central nervous system and my body and any type of stress, knowing that I'm competing in 2 weeks. So overall, I definitely think that it's a very telling sign from this particular training that obviously there's definitely an opportunity to hit a PR on my deadlift for this competition coming up, even though it's been such a short amount of time. But even going back to my competition in December, there were various signs of improvement that definitely let me know that I left some poundage in the tank when it came to the platform. So I think that in this particular situation, it's definitely realistic for the number that I have set in my mind for this competition. And I think anything beyond that would be not ideal. Let's put it that way. So yeah, hit 666 for 3. I love doing block pulls. That's something I really love using for overload work and, really taxing my central nervous system. It's something I do pretty frequently in one of the various variations, if you will, that I use in my training currently. It's definitely something that I can encourage everybody to use, regardless if you're pulling sumo or conventional. I believe there's so many added benefits when it comes to using blocks, whether also you're using a stiff bar or a deadlift bar as well. It's just getting a better position, allowing you to be able to do more weight. Like I said, it's really just taxing on your central nervous system, and I think it's very important to build that up and have some carryover into your competition stance workouts as well as when you get on the platform. I just see too many benefits for me when it comes to using it in my training, and I definitely suggest to everyone, if it's something that you don't use, I would definitely highly suggest it. So I never really post my deadlift variations, but that's definitely something I want to get into just for my own personal merit, as far as keeping a video log of it and just seeing how the progression goes and giving myself direct feedback on my performance as things go throughout the year. Now, with my block pulls, I definitely have bumped my numbers up a few from the past, and I feel it's definitely ideal to stick with these particular numbers for this particular year, just to help me carry over as far as making some continuous progress very incrementally as well. So definitely based on this performance, a lot of good telling signs. Where my body weight is at right now, it's still in the 179 range, but we are focusing on getting that weight down just a little bit more for the competition. Definitely going to play a big factor in improving my leverages as well as my starting position for my deadlift. Now, I always walk around at this particular weight because when it comes to my leverages, it just is the most optimal for me, and I definitely get the most out of it when it comes to training. And it gives me that window where I do a refeed after a weigh-in. It definitely keeps my body carved up and energized, ready to go, and I'm not sacrificing too much of my body leverage when it comes to my starting position, as well as the leverage that I have when I'm using my belt. So those are all the things that I take into consideration, but it's all based off of my personal preference and what works for my body. Obviously, everybody has a different body types and body leverages and different genetics, so you definitely want to find what works mostly ideal for you. But it's something that I've discovered, and it took me a long time to figure it out. But with experience comes time, with time comes knowledge, with knowledge comes execution, execution comes your goals and being delivered and executed. So for me, this is definitely something that's a positive sign for my training, and definitely starting on a good note in the year of 2021, and also with my first competition in the year of 2021 as well. So as long as we keep things consistent and we just stay on this particular path, mostly for me, I feel like what it comes down to is just being consistent with a diet and keeping the body in this particular range, so that way my leverages are at its peak going into this competition, so we can definitely execute on what we're looking for on that particular day. I definitely think that there's a good opportunity there, and consistency at this point is key, and we just want to execute. So that's where I'm at with my training right now. Again, 2 weeks out. I have, unfortunately, one more deadlift workout at Keen Strength Systems, my home gym, that unfortunately will be closing its doors permanently on the 31st of January. Now, I feel out of respect for this gym, it's only fitting that because I've made so much immense progress when it comes to my deadlift training at that gym, it's only right that I do my last full workout with the deadlift at this facility. It's my way of saying thank you and my way of giving back to them for giving an amazing facility and providing a place for me to get away and be able to make progress and give myself motivation from the good and the bad. And I think it's only fitting that my last workout ends on a deadlift there, the last time I ever work out in that facility. So even though it will be my last workout there, it definitely is going to be something that's going to be exciting for me and also very difficult. But again, like I said, I think it's only fitting that the last workout I ever do there is a deadlift workout. And yeah, Keen Strength Systems, I know I said it before, but I want to say it again. I thank you, Tyler, Matt, Cora, everybody involved. I thank you guys so much for providing an excellent facility. Definitely something that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. The experiences and the people and the conversations and the knowledge that I've gained from there. And it's something that I really, really appreciate, and words cannot describe. The feeling that I had that unfortunately the gym that I call my second home is no longer going to be open after a few days. It's my way of sending it off and my way of saying thank you, and I wish everybody nothing but the best. And yeah, so we're 2 weeks out. I think we're ready to go as far as getting the body peaked, consistency, execution, and goals met. Thank you guys for watching the video, and take care.